Namo Narayan, courageous yogis. In this videos, I have two aims I hope to achieve. First of all is I want to help enrich your personal practice of Yoga Nidra with some basic theory. And second of all, to be totally transparent, I hope to promote my new Udemy course, Yoga Nidra Teacher Training Level 2, Therapeutic Applications of Yoga Nidra. Both Level 1 and Level 2 are now available on Udemy, which will help you to not only facilitate Yoga Nidra and write your own scripts, if that's what you hope to do, but if you're just a student of Yoga Nidra, it will give you a much more well-rounded theory of Yoga Nidra as well. But let's just start with the basics. So yoga, all yoga, is based off of Samkhya philosophy, which is Vedic cosmology, and is the philosophy of evolution. This is not Darwinian evolution. This is evolution of pure consciousness, universal consciousness, into individual consciousness in the ego mind. And it answers the question of how does spirit go from being expansive and infinite and eternal to coming into this individual form in duality as a mortal, finite ego mind. And it explains that there are so many stages in this process of evolution. Well, yoga is the path of involution, where we are taking that model of evolution and we are tracing it back to its source, starting with the gross levels of our being and going inwards to the more subtle, continually withdrawing our awareness from its extroverted mode, introverting the awareness to encounter the self, the immortal self or Atman. So we are first putting the body to sleep. Then you are putting the emotional dimension of the mind to rest and tranquilizing the emotions through breathing practices. Then visualization practices help to still and silence the gross mind so that you can begin that process of psychological purification during conscious dreaming, which is the second part of the visualization stage. And it culminates into the psychic symbol or one object that the whole visualization culminates into, allowing you to focus on one thing to the exclusion of all else. Because when you're holding one thing in mind, it prevents the other things from arising in your mind. And you can experience deeper and deeper mental silence during that stage of the practice. So this whole practice, the whole process of Yoga Nidra is one of introversion, where we are withdrawing our awareness from the senses and the habituated external mode of the mind, and we are turning our awareness within to encounter that perfect peace, total serenity, and total fulfillment that we encounter within mental silence. Or we get therapeutic rest or deep sleep, whatever it is that you need. You can find it through your Yoga Nidra practice, and it has the ability and the potential to actually give you that experience of the ultimate, the absolute, of your truth, of who you are beyond the limitations of the body-mind complex. So this is a basic overview to the most basic theory involved in Yoga Nidra. If you want to learn a more well-rounded education, then I invite you to enroll and register in my Yoga Nidra Teachers Training program, which is now on Udemy. With great love and respect, I thank you with all my heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om.